I think we're safe to get started. So I'll kick it off. Hi, everybody. I'm Susan Lowe, and I'm the Assistant Marketing Manager for the European Territory. And also on the webinar today is Ruth, and she is your Sales Manager. Ruth just joined us a few months ago, and she's busy getting ramped up, and she has a great background working from trade publishing, and she's worked with a lot of European clients before. So please do reach out, and she'll be a great resource for you guys. So welcome, Ruth, and thank you.
Thank you.
I also have Sarah, who's on the call, and Sarah Rochin. She is my direct supervisor, and she works in marketing on the entire EMEA territory. So we are here to talk to you about what's going on with AIP Publishing. We especially just want to talk to you about what we've done in response to the COVID-19 and how to access while off campus. And then I'll kick it over to Ruth, who will talk us through some new products and what's coming through. And then I'll take it back for a little bit of marketing support and some wrap up at the end. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, we do want to let you know that AIP Publishing, we are fully operational even during this time. Like many of you, we are working remotely from our homes, but even before this happened, we were all set up to do so. So we had no hiccups, we had no downtime during the transition to working from home. So your marketing teams are here, your sales teams are here, the help desk is fully operational. And also in response to what's going on, our editors went through our entire collection on citation, and they pulled out articles that were in any way related to what's going on right now with COVID. And they made a collection and deposited that onto the PubMed Central. So that collection is going to be available in perpetuity, and you can access that on the STM sites, and they're going to be fully available. As far as the access to citation, we did open up our site. You can access it from any location, and you can also use your shibboleth. We use open access, referral URLs, tokens, and we've also recently added Google Scholar Casa. So there's multiple ways to access the content for both you and your researchers and students while everyone's off campus. We do have, like I said, our customer service department is fully operational, and here's their contact information. I'll also be sharing the slides with you, so you'll have it after the meeting as well if you need a reminder of how to contact the help desk. And there's also an FAQ area on citation if you need help there as well. That was just a brief overview. If anybody had any questions about how to access. Give that a second, see if anybody wants to type in a question. There's a question box at the bottom of your interface that you can type the questions in. And I think there's also a raise hand button there as well. If you want to, I can open your mic and we can do it that way. All right. Why don't we'll move along. And if you have any questions about anything at any time, you could pop it into the question box and we'll answer it as soon as we have our next break. Okay, I'm gonna hand it over to Ruth, who's gonna walk us through some of our new products.
Thank you. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. I know it's been crazy trying to find time in everyone's schedules to take time out and listen to us tell you about some new products and what we're doing. So thank you so much for being here. I did want to tell you about a new journal we had. This is a journal that launched this year. This is AVS Quantum Science. This is a complement to our existing AVS journal portfolio. And this one is really great because it's interdisciplinary, and it covers things like physics, but also biology, mathematics, engineering, and also some business and sales. So this is really a great addition to your existing either AVS packages or something that you can just add on to your other AIP content. And what I've been noticing in the world is just, as we all get more connected, interdisciplinary knowledge seems to be more important. You know, it's not just that there's engineering and there's science and then, you know, business is over there. They're all coming together. So this is a great way to kind of bring those together in one journal. I also wanted to tell you about some new books. We are starting a digital book collection, which is really exciting. There aren't a lot of physics books that are available, so it's great that AIP Publishing is jumping in and doing this. Some key features for readers, there will be multiple formats, so you don't have to worry about where you're downloading. You can do it on mobile, it can be EPUB, print, PDF. It's mobile optimized, so if you are reading on your phone, like I do quite a lot actually, you'll be able to see that, and it's not going to be a strain on your eyes. There is IP authentication, so no individual login is required, which is really great. For librarians, for you guys, some of our key features, I think, is that there's no DRM, there's no digital rights management system, there's unlimited simultaneous access for multiple users, which will be great because if you know, one of your faculty assigns this text, everyone can read it in the class at the same time, and it'll be no issues. It's also fully indexed and at the chapter level, and there are hyperlinks to relevant content. So it really does make it easy for users to find additional information if they need it, or to just get to that one nugget they're looking for. And we also have analytics for tracking usage. So you guys can see, are people using this? How are they using it? And when are they using it? Which is really great. There are going to be 4 book types: principles, methods, professional, and perspectives. Briefly, principles are going to cover a comprehensive overview of a topic. So this is for new entrants to basically discover something about physics, discover something about this one topic. Methods provides a tutorial for documenting methods, protocols, best practices, and will give you instructions at various levels of expertise. So you don't have to be an expert, you could be a novice, but it will continue into higher levels. Professional recommends guidance on training and development for physics teachers and instructors and educators, which is wonderful if you have faculty coming in and need some instruction on how to get their physics classroom set up. And then perspectives offers an in-depth analysis of a specialist topic. So it takes a deep dive into that topic, but is also conversational and something that even if you're not an expert, you will be able to understand. Our goal was really to make these comprehensible to not only educators, but to students as well. And then lastly, which is really exciting, we're launching 2 new journals. These will come out at the very end of 2020 with the big launch in 2021. So we have the Biophysics Review and the Chemical Physics Review. Especially in the midst of COVID and all of us being home, the Biophysics Review I think is going to be an especially exciting journal to launch because it will have so many tie-ins with biomechanics, biomaterials, tissue engineering, biomedical instrumentation, biology and genomics. It just ties into so much of what's going on in the world. So it's really exciting that we're launching this now. The Chemical Physics Review is also exciting, and we'll look at green chemistry, nanoscience, photonics, polymers, things that could also tie into our environment and how we interact with the world and how to maybe do that in a cleaner and more sustainable way. So both of these are so timely, and it's really exciting that we're launching these, and these will just be a great complement to some of the amazing research that's already happening and going on.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Ruth. If anybody had any questions about anything Ruth went over about either the books or the new journals and ABSQ, again, please feel free to type into the question box and we'll answer it at the end. I'm going to wrap up today's meeting just to talk about our marketing department a little bit and to refer you back to our corporate site. I'm sure all of you have been through, last year we went through a major overhaul of the website, and we broke out our resources into librarian resources and researchers. So if you go into the librarian side, you can find these user guides, and we have user guides on how to administer citation, and also if your users need an update or a refresher, because they may be working remotely, they can download our user manual from here. What we also provide up there are some promotional tools. Right there's a little example of a banner ad that we can customize for your institution, just to remind your users that they still have full access to everything that you provide to them on citation. We can do it on a banner ad. We have regular placement ads. And if you have any special needs, please do reach out to Ruth or me directly, and we can put a package together to help promote some access while we're all working through these interesting times. So we are a team. We're here to support you. So we're thanking you very much for your time today. I'm going to be circulating this PowerPoint presentation to all of the people who joined the call today. So all the links on there will be live. So if you need to get in touch with our help desk, or if you want to go check out that special COVID-19 collection, you can do so through this PowerPoint presentation. And thanks again. Just keep your eyes out. We're going to be doing a lot more of these virtual meetings, and we'll be switching up some of the topics going forward. So please do look to your inbox. We'll be in touch again very shortly.
And we had one question in the chat from Nicoletta.
Nicoletta,
I'm going to talk to editorial about your question about why they wanted these new journals at this particular moment. As Susan said, I just joined a little over a month ago, so I will get you a more detailed question, but these will be subscription-based journals right now going forward, the two that I presented.
Thank you.
And then your second question.
That's interesting. I'm not seeing the questions in my box, so thanks for grabbing those, Ruth.
Oh, no. Yeah, Nicoletta's second question was that given AIP kindly offered free access to its content in the COVID-19 period, how will this affect the institutional usage statistics? We're tracking the statistics now, and all of that data will still be reported. If we see a huge spike in March, April, May, that'll be definitely conversations we can have about why we think that happened. Was it people downloading? Was it people doing more research because they were home, more reading because they were home? What we've seen is so far, just anecdotally across the board, is our usage is a bit up, but for the most part it's keeping at the levels that it was last year when we didn't have COVID. The second follow-up question from Nicoletta is that they will not be on the proper IPs anymore. I'll have to double check that. I think we were able to kind of source back that we were using the proper IPs, that we had kind of assigned, we were able to kind of link the usage, but let me double check for you, and I will get back to you about how we're tracking, since we don't have the exact IPs like we were.
Great, thanks, Ruth. Okay, anybody else have anything they want to ask or? Okay, I'll just give another second. Okay, thank you all again very much for joining us. We do appreciate you taking time out of your day. We know time is precious, so we do thank you. We hope this was useful, and we hope to talk to you again very soon. Right?
Yeah, thank you, everyone. And again, if you have any questions, please follow up with me. And if you have anything you'd like to see changed in this format, or anything else you'd like us to talk to you about, please let us know. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.